Mama told me I was young. Sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely.
Hey Tim, so we're doing this video a little differently this year. Well, first I want to start by saying thank you. I never thought that I would be a strength coach at Harvard. I always thought I'd be, stuck at Luther or doing something crazy, and being here, this opportunity has been a great way for me to pursue my dream, and you were a huge part of that. When I was growing up, interning here, and I never thought that I'd be here and that I would actually kind of enjoy Boston, maybe just like a little bit. But I think like your stubborn persistence about thinking that Boston's one of the greatest places on earth really kind of got to me. And this morning, it's cold out, but I've got my coffee, and I'm just looking at the skyline and the field and all the snow, and kind of appreciate it. And I think it was your stubbornness that really got me here, funny enough. So I just want to thank you for your passion for what we do, and sometimes you take it to the extremes, and I think that's who you are, and that's why people love you. So thank you for being who you are and being one of my mentors.
What's up, bud? So Luke asked us to make a video for you, Mullen, to kind of think of a favorite memory of you, and there are so many of them, with your uncanny arm action on top of the elliptical, to cramming into your office for Latina review sessions, I think it's on Wednesdays or Thursdays, to the 27 minutes in the morning where you have to use the bullet to make your shake because God forbid it doesn't stir enough in 10 seconds. You have to use the whole 27 minutes at 5 o'clock in the morning. But honestly, I think the favorite memories that you got to have with Mullen are, after the conditioning, you're exhausted, you're angry at him, he says something to you or he does something that he probably cheated at, and you get mad at him, call him out on it. After everything's said and done, you're showered, and he gives you that look. He goes, "Luke, you want to take a walk?" So you go over, you drop your laundry off, you have to talk to him, and he just spits knowledge into your brain. And although you may not like it at the time, it did help me, and I know probably a lot of other people, Chantel looking at you, become better strength coaches for it. So that's probably my favorite memory of Mullen. Hope you enjoy it, Mullen. Hope everyone's doing good out there in Boston. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Is it on? Is it on? I know. Hi Tim, your favourite intern Mark here. Just want to say thanks for everything you've done for me. This place definitely wouldn't be possible without you. The toughest but best coaches I've ever had, and I wouldn't say that lightly. Hope you're keeping well. If you're ever over here in Ireland, make sure you look me up. Okay. Again, hi to all the guys there, Luke and the lads who's still there. Hope you're keeping well too. I'll chat to you soon.
So one day for conditioning, someone got the bright idea, and I think it might have been Mullen, that one of the exercises should be backwards bear crawl with the foam roller. Well, needless to say, the inventor of this exercise himself got stuck doing the foam roll, backwards bear crawl foam roll for an hour at least. Everyone else finished, but he was the only one who couldn't finish. Well, he did finish eventually, but it took him forever because he kept dropping his foam roller. That was hilarious to watch because he just wouldn't give up for one, and it was taking him forever.
Hey Mullen, how's it going? I hope you, Cecilia, and the kids are doing well. When I was first asked to do this video, I was like, what am I going to talk about? But then I realized that I have this huge void that's not in my life anymore. When I go to work, I don't have anybody blowing their nose at the top of their lungs or as hard as they can, or have their NutriBullet shakes going at 5 in the morning. We had some good times in the office, and I appreciate you being a good sport for the amount of crap we gave you. But kidding aside, I just want to say that I think you're a great coach, but an even better guy. I'll never forget when I got the news about my mom. You were one of the first people to come up and show your support for me and my family, and I really appreciate that. Your passion and dedication for Harvard athletics is amazing. You support the student athletes the way they need to be supported, and I think that's pretty special. You're definitely one of a kind, Mullen, and I really admire how you stay true to yourself, no matter how much crap we give you. But thank you for supporting me when I was at Harvard, and thank you for helping me get to where I am. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad that I got to spend my 2 years up there with you at Harvard. Well, thanks. Best wishes, Mullen.
Timothy Mullen, a man with small legs but a big will to win. There was a real competitive edge there, with Mull. I'm fairly competitive myself, so one day we're doing a conditioning session, and the thing we do right at the end was like 20 cleans, and he was obviously doing a bigger weight than I was, and we were both really struggling. So we were bait out after it had been a long, tough session, and we were both just coming to the end, and we just did our last cleans at the exact same time, but he was closer to the H than I was. Obviously, to finish the H, big rule, and we finished the same time, sprinted over, but he got there before me, and I told him afterwards that I just bumped into him, but I actually pushed him straight onto his face, and he was like, "Hey man, you pushed me," and I was like, "No, honest to God, I just bumped into him, wrecked, it was an accident," At the time I was thinking, fucking good enough, I'd push you again. But overall, he took it well, not so well a couple of other times, but overall, we had a lot of positive experiences, they outweigh the negative. Mull, take care of yourself, man. Thanks for everything. You too, Luke. Hope I see you all soon back at Palmer Dixon.
Hey Mullen, so the memory I chose to share is the first time last semester when we did the elliptical conditioning test. I think it was like the 5th time through, and all of a sudden my pedal comes off the track, and I kind of look at you like, oh no, what do I do? And you kind of just looked at me like, figure it out. So I get off the elliptical, put the thing back on, get back on the elliptical, trying to get to the 300 strides, but even though I missed it, I think that's a really good example of how things might not always be the easiest, but you always expect us to perform, and more so, you really believe in young coaches and interns, and me in that scenario, you were one of the first coaches to really tell me that I could do this, and that really sat dearly to me. I definitely admire you as a coach and a person, so keep on being you. Thanks for everything.
So I have a lot of great memories of Coach Mullen, but one that stands out to me for sure is when I was partnered up with him for this med ball, wall ball tournament towards the end of the semester, and we must have won 10 or 12, or honestly I'm not even sure how many games we won in a row, but it was absurd. We beat every team at least twice, and we made quick work of them too. So if there's one thing Coach Mullen can do for you, and he can do a lot of things, it's he'll get the most out of you. He'll push you to your limits, and you'll be better for it. So you have an opportunity to pick Coach Mullen for your team or to be your partner, do it. If you aren't picking him, you don't want to win, as far as I'm concerned. So you need to pick Coach Mullen, or you need to get on up out of here.
You want to talk about Mullen? All right. Talk about Mullen. My 2 favorite moments about Mullen is, one, we were doing a conditioning circuit, and we go through the whole circuit, we finish up, we go into the locker room, and we're about to take a shower, and a couple of the interns hop in the shower before him. And for some reason, he felt like he was still in the conditioning circuit, and he was still racing these interns in the conditioning. So he goes in the shower, rips one of the interns out of the shower. Now, mind you, these are single person showers. Pulls him right out, gets in there. Chris, get out of the shower, get out of the shower. Pulls him out, gets in the shower, and thinks he's still racing. Unbelievable. My second favorite Mullen moment is when the first time I saw his legs. I would say the best comparison would be horse legs. Guy's got decent quads from the knee down. honestly, it's a physical specimen, the fact that he can still stand on his legs, because I've never seen someone with smaller calves and lower extremities. They should really think about at Harvard doing some kind of study there or something where they can figure out how it's possible that he's able to do things with that small calves. And those are my two favorite Mullen moments.
Yeah, so Mullen's a man of very few but very powerful words. He can tear you down so that you realize that you have a lot of issues and a lot of things to work on, but then will purposely do it so that he can just hold your hand and pull you back out of the hole. So not only does he bring you down, but he brings you back up. It's also when he asks you to do something and like making the staff workouts, and you write it on the board, and it can be every single thing that he's great at, just so that you know he'll like it, and he'll come up to it and be like, that's not what I've been teaching you guys, that's completely wrong, we have to do everything else. So he erases it all, changes it all to something completely different that you never even thought was an actual exercise, but you do it. Yeah. Okay, Mullen, I don't want to say too much because I might dig myself a hole here before I come back to visit you, so. Yeah, thanks for all the lessons and see you soon.
Been gone for 3 years now. My face still hasn't changed. Permanently like this from after all your finishers, after all your sled walks, after all your farmers carries, after all your stadiums with those godforsaken sandbags, after the laps around PD, 100 burp weights, 250 sit-ups, and 350 body weight squats. My face is stuck. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for all you do.
Hi, Mullen. I just wanted to say thank you for everything they've done for me, helping me become the best coach and person that I can be. And if I remember correctly, you got a winning streak over me, and I'm looking to beat that.
Mama told me
I'm coming for you.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, hey Tim. It's funny how these videos just come full circle. Probably the favorite memory that I have of you is when we were making your video one year, my internship year, and you took me over to the Murr Center, and we probably had the longest elliptical session added on to by a erging session as well. I think we were over there for probably an hour and a half. I was probably gassed by that time, but that talk you had with me there kind of told me that I could do this, even though I was doubting myself at some points, and you kind of gave me that inspiration that I could be a college strength coach. So I just want to thank you for that. And secondly, if I remember, you told me that if you ever made fun of me for eating food or me and food in the same sentence or context or whatever, that you owe me 10, 15, 20 knuckle push-ups. So I'm just guessing, but I think that you made fun of me in my video this year for eating some sort of food or whatever. So time for you to bang out some push-ups, Mullen.
Damn, I hate those plate carries. But in all seriousness, Coach Mull, just wanted to say you not only build athletes with good, strong character, integrity, tenacity, but most importantly, mental toughness. It's something that you also pass through to all the interns that have gone through the Harvard S&C program. So I just wanted to say a big thank you. It's helped me secure the role as the director of S&C here at one of Sydney's most oldest private high schools, the Presbyterian Ladies College, here in Australia. So just wanted to say a big thank you once again, and I'll see you around.
Hey Coach Mullen, just wanted to thank you for always pushing us to find our weaknesses and challenging us to make them better.
Coach, thank you for the great semester. Thank you for pushing us very hard, and thank you very much for all the great laughs.
Coach, thank you for always making me go the extra green mile. being about as consistent person as I've ever been around, and always calling me out for my mistakes, knowing I can do better. Thanks, Coach.
Hi, Coach Mullen. Thank you so much for always putting a smile on our faces by making fun of us. It really shows that you care about us.
Coach Mull, thank you for being a second father figure to me for the last 4 months. Every week you taught me something new. Every week it was something new with you. And just thank you very much for everything.
What's up, Coach Mullen? Quite frankly, I don't even know what a comfort zone is anymore, and that's directly because of you. So I just want to say thank you.
Celia, tell Christian to get out here. I can't get up the friggin' hill. And tell him to bring a shovel. And I never wanted to move out to the country anyway. All I want is my flip phone back. I never wanted an iPhone.
Celia, why is Ellie playing with the strings? She could cut her finger.
It's a guitar. Chill, Tim.
What? Celia, why is Ellie playing with that droid robot thing? She could get electrocuted.
It's a toy robot. She's fine, Tim.
Ellie, what do you have? Is that a hammer and nails? Celia!
She's fine, Tim.
Forget your lust for rich man's gold, all that you need.